In our lesson yesterday, we talked about taking a number that was in standard decimal notation and we changed it to scientific notation. Okay? Remember, standard decimal notation, this is just the normal form of a number. The normal form, of a number. Okay? This is how we're used to seeing our numbers written. Okay. And again, yesterday we took the normal form, standard decimal notation, and then we changed it into scientific notation. So now we're actually going to we're going to do it the other way. We're going to start with scientific notation, and we're going to change it to a normal looking number. So something to remember here. If the exponent is positive, we move the decimal to make the number bigger. We move the number to make the number bigger. Move the decimal to make the number bigger. Now, I will tell you that means we move the decimal to the right. But a lot of times we get confused about left and right. And so if you just think a positive exponent would mean something is getting bigger, that makes it a little bit easier. If the exponent is negative, we move the decimal to make the number smaller. Again, that is to the left. But if you can think smaller, sometimes that helps. I also am going to write this a little bit bigger for us to see here. Okay. I also like to think of our negative sign as a little arrow. Okay. So let's look at these two examples before we do the you try ones. So 7.42 times 10 to the 5th power. Okay. So basically, all we have to do here is write down 742. Here is my decimal, and I need to move it 5 times to the right. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So here is my decimal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now my decimal is back there. And so in standard decimal notation, it is 742,000. I want you to notice we didn't put 5 zeros on the end. Okay, the exponent does not tell us to put that many zeros. Okay, so let's look at the next one, the negative exponent. So this time we want to make the number smaller. And so here is my decimal, and I need to move it left 2 times. 1, 2. Here's my new decimal. We're going to put a 0 in this place, and so it would be 0.061. Okay, let's look at the examples, the other examples together. Okay, my exponent is positive. So I want to make my number bigger. So if I'm going to make 5.34 bigger, we're going to go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then fill in our spaces with zeros. So 53,400. Okay, here's the next one. This time our exponent is negative. So I want to make my number smaller. Smaller goes that way. I'm going to write down my A value, 3.27. Here is my decimal. So I'm going to go 3 times left. 1, 2, 3. 0.00327. 0.00327. Okay, the last one. I have a positive exponent. So that means our number is going to get bigger. Bigger goes that way, right? So I'm going to write down 3714. My exponent is 2. Here is my decimal, so 2 places right. 1, 2. 371.4. Secure those notes into your notebook so that you will have them.